Welcome to a brand new video of Billion Cars. Here's an analogy to understand how a car AC works. Imagine a ball of ice cubes placed in front of a running fan. Similarly, in a car, a cooling coil carrying cold refrigerant is placed in front of a blower. The blower fan pushes cold air through ducts and vents into the cabin. You might have heard people say or observed it yourself that running your car with AC on affects mileage. Well, it's true, and is because the refrigerant needed to cool the air is circulated with the help of a compressor which is connected to the engine. When you push the AC button on, the compressor gets engaged and circulates the refrigerant. This adds load on the engine. In short, it means more fuel needed to run the engine at same power when the AC is on. In our previous video, we spoke about the importance of waiting in idle for a few seconds before moving the car. We also understood how engines take about 10 to 15 seconds to stabilize. This is the warm-up period of the engine and is very crucial for it to reach its ideal operational parameters and run smoothly. If the AC is on when you're starting the car in the morning or after parking it for long hours, it would put additional load on the engine during warm-up, which can have a negative impact on it. Cooling coil reach temperatures as low as 0 degree and below. Air passing over the coil is cooled and the water vapor condenses on the coil as it absorbs heat. Excess water drips down and gets drained out. But the coil still remains moist, and this can give rise to growth of molds, fungus and bacteria. This can get mixed in the air that you breathe and may cause health issues. One of the best ways you can save fuel is to use AC intermittently. If the cabin is sufficiently cool, turn the AC off and keep the blower fan running. This disengages the compressor and the engine can run without its load. You can turn the AC on after a while when you feel the temperature has gone up. When you are about to start the car in the morning or after parking it for long hours, ensure that the AC and the blower fan is switched off. Start the car and keep it in idle for 10 to 15 seconds. Then turn the AC on. It is sufficient to do this drill only during morning cold start and not necessary to do it every time you start the car throughout the day. Modern day cars are designed in such a way that the compressor engages after 5 seconds even if the AC is on while starting. When your car is retiring for the day, run the last mile by turning the AC off. This helps in drying the cooling coil completely and avoids formation of molds, fungus and bacteria. Open the windows for a brief moment before turning the AC on so that the stagnant impure air can escape through the windows. Cabin gets cooler faster with this method as hot air in the cabin escapes through the windows. Disinfecting AC ducts at least once a year is required if you are using the AC a lot. This kills disease-causing germs and rejuvenates the ducts and vents. Clean the cabin filters once in a while to get rid of dirt and improve circulation of air into the cabin. Hope this video has helped you understand your car better. For more, stay tuned.